Thiruchitrambalam. Hara Hara Nama Parvati Badaye Hara Hara Mahadeva Sitsabesa Sivasidambaram Tenarude Sivane Potri Nattavarkum Varaiva Potri Thiruchitrambalam Edukkum Makkadai Indamil Cheyyudai Nadakkum Menmai Namakkarul Seidida Tadakkai Indudai Thal Sevi Neelmudi Kadakkalichai Karuttul Iruttuvam உலகலாம் உணர்ந்து ஓதற்கரியவன் நிலவுலாவிய நிர்மலி வேணியன் அலகில் சோதியன் அம்பலத்து ஆடுவான் மலர் சிலம்படி வாழ்த்தி வணங்குவான் சைவத்தின் மேற்சமயம் வேறிலை அதில் சார் சிவமாம் தெய்வத்தின் மேல் தெய்வம் இல்லனும் நான்மறைச் செம்பொருள் வாய்மை வைத்த சே திருத்தேவாரமும் திருவாசகமும் இவை தரச் செய்த நால்வர் பொற்றாள் எம்முயிர் துணையே தில்லை வாழந்தனரை முதலாக சீர்படைத்த தொல்லையதாம் திருத்தொண்ட தொகையடியார் பதம் போற்றி ஒல்லையவர் புராண கதை உலகறிய விரித்துரைத்த செல்வபலி குன்றத்தூர் செக்கிழாரடி போற்றி ஆதாரமாகிய மாணிக்க வாசகர் பாதாரவிந்தம் மணிவோம் பண்டு செய்த தீதான பாவங்கள் எல்லாம் தீர்ந்து ஞானோதயம் வந்து கூடிடுமே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். Dear devotees, welcome back to the Periyapuranam Discourse series. With the blessings of the Lord Shiva, we're here to think through the wonderful history of a few Nayanmars today. Let me bow my head to the lotus feet of Thiruchitrambalam Swamigal and also to the 57th Pontiff of Puranam Kalyanapuriyadina, Shri Guru Mahasanidanam, Shri Rajasarvana Mangaiyarkarasiyar Swamigal as well. So currently we are thinking through the Mannisi Marinavan section. We covered Pusala Nayanar last week. Today we are going to cover Embirati Shri Mangaiyarkarasiyar, Shri Nesa Nayanar, and the great Kochengatchola Nayanar. Shri Mangaiyarkarasiyar, we covered a lot about Shri Mangaiyarkarasiyar Nayanar in Thiruchitrambalam Swami history. Mangaiyarkarasiyar was born as the princess of Chola Empire, and given her Chola lineage, she was a staunch devotee since birth. She grew up in Padayare, Vadakali, and she got married to Pandya Emperor, the great Dindrasi Nedumara Nayanar, and became the queen of Pandya Emperor as well. Mangaiyarkarasiyar had immense love for Lord Shiva. When her wonderful husband Nedumara Nayanar started deviating from Shaivism and got attracted towards more Jainism, she did not give up. She invited the great Saint Thiruchitrambalam Swami to visit Madurai. We covered a lot in Thiruchitrambalam Swami history. You can go back and see that when you have a chance. Thiruchitrambalam was able to defeat Jainism, and then he converted Nayanar back to Shaivism. So Mangaiyarkarasiyar played a pivotal role in spreading Shaivism across the Pandya country and also to revive Shaivism. Mangaiyarkarasiyar Nayanar always praised for the services she had rendered for Shiva and Shaivism. That's all about Mangaiyarkarasiyar Nayanar. The next Nayanar is Nesa Nayanar. Nesa Nayanar was born in a place called Kampili. Currently it's known as Hampi in the state of Karnataka in India. Nayanar, as his name says, Nesa means affection. So Nayanar had immense affection for Lord Shiva and his devotees. His mind always engaged only in thinking about Lord Shiva. His tongue always chanted the names of Lord Shiva, Panchakshara, and his body was always engaged only in serving Lord Shiva and his devotees. Nesa Nayanar He was also an expert weaver. He wore dresses and loincloths for the devotees of Lord Shiva. Nesa Nayanar devoted his entire life in serving the devotees of Lord Shiva and Shiva, and thereby he earned a spot in the blissful world of Shivaloka one fine day. So that's all about Nesa Nayanar history. The third Nayanar we're going to talk about is the great Kochengatchola Nayanar. Before we talk about Kochengatchola Nayanar, we need to cover a little bit of history about the previous birth of Kochengatchola Nayanar. River Kaveri flows through the Cholas Empire, right from Trichy until Kaveri Pumbatiram Pumpuar. So there is a place in Chola's kingdom called Thiruvanikkaval. Currently, it's still known as Thiruvanikkaval, part of Trichy city right now. Such a fertile and picturesque place. And in that, in Thiruvanikkaval, there was a cool grove situated on the bank of Kaveri. And inside the cool green grove, a beautiful Shivlingam, none other than the great Jambageshwara Swami, resides there under a jamun tree, which we call in Tamil Vennaval Maram. And there was an elephant living in that in Thiruvanikkaval. It was worshipping Jambageshwara every day. It would fetch water and flowers using its trunk to shower the water on the Shivlingam, and then also to decorate the Shivlingam with the flowers. So it had immense love for Jambageshwara. That's why the place is called Thiruvanikkaval, because Jambageshwara was worshipped by the elephant, Yane. That's why it's called Thiruvanikkaval. There was another devotee at the same time, in the same green cool grove, a spider. There lived a spider on the jamun tree, Vanaval tree. It was very wise, a great devotee of Shiva, and as much as the elephant. It would weave a beautiful and strong net over the Shivlinga to protect it from the direct sunlight and also from the dry leaves falling down from the trees. Both of them were serving Lord Shiva. But what happens is that the moment the elephant sees a spider net over Shivlinga, it will immediately remove that using its trunk, and then clean it up, and then it will do Abhisheka using water, and then decorate the flowers, pray to Shiva, and then it will leave. This was happening every day. The spider became really angry because he spends too much time to weave that beautiful web, but it gets destroyed in a second by the elephant. So he became extremely angry and decided to punish the elephant for disturbing his services to Lord Shiva. So the next day, the elephant again, the spider made a wonderful web over Shiva, but the elephant tried to remove that web. Then the spider entered into the trunk of elephant and bit it very hardly. The elephant could not cope with the pain. It trumpeted in great pain, hit the ground with its trunk, and then it dropped down dead due to the deadly venom of the spider. The small spider, which was inside the trunk of the elephant, also got killed instantaneously. So both devotees, enemies to each other, died at the same time. Shiva gave mukti to the elephant right away. Lord Jambageshwara gave mukti to the elephant right away. But he wanted to give another birth for the spider. So in the meantime, the great Chola emperor Subhadevan and his wonderful queen Kamalavati were praying to Lord Shiva to give them a good son. They had no children. They were praying to Shiva, and then Shiva blessed them, and also blessed the spider to be born as a Chola prince to this couple. The queen became pregnant with the blessings of Lord Shiva, and the time of she reached the 10th month, which is very close to deliver the child, the baby. And then usually the delivery time is fixed by the astrologers. So our astrologers got together and then they told the queen and the king as well, if the prince is born in half an hour, because very close, she was about to deliver the baby. If he is born after half an hour or so, the prince would rule the entire world. The queen wished her son to be mighty and strong, and then she wanted to delay the delivery. So she suggested a method to her servants and doctors to delay the delivery. She asked them to tie herself and hang her upside down until the auspicious time arrives. Can you even believe that? Would anyone ever do that? But she ordered them to do it. Then Queen Kamalavati was tied and hung upside down until that auspicious time arrived. The time arrived, she was untied and delivered her great son, none other than the great Nayanmar, Kochengatchola Nayanar. When the baby was born, it had red eyes, and the queen called him Kochengan, which means the red-eyed Cholan. But unfortunately, the mother, great Kamalavati, the queen of Chola's empire, she died immediately after giving birth to her child. And she didn't have the good fortune of seeing her son rule the whole world. But Kochengatchola Nayanar started growing up, and Nayanar learned all that a prince must learn. And he was very kind and valorous, strong enough. King Subhadeva also decided to transfer the kingdom to his son, and he made him a Chola emperor. And then the king went to forest to lead a life of peace for the total final liberation. Kochengatchola Nayanar realized the cause of leading to this birth on earth. So he always remembered what happened in his previous birth, and he spent his entire life in doing services to Lord Shiva. Kochengatchola Nayanar built 70 temples, which are specifically called Madakoyil temple for Lord Shiva. Nayanar did pilgrimage across Tamil Nadu, and he has constructed 70 temples and made proper arrangement of the temples to make sure that the priest and other temple workers have enough of money, self-sustained administration to feed them, and to manage the Brahmosavas in all temples. Nayanar continued to do the service for a long time, and then one fine day, Nayanar left this world and reached the lotus feet of Lord Shiva. So that's all about Shri Kochengatchola Nayanar history. The next class, we will cover Shri Thiruchitrambalam Nayanar, and then a little bit of Sarenar and Mangaiyarkarasiyar as well. Let's end the session for today. Thiruchitrambalam என்றும் இன்பம் பெருகும் இயல்பினால் ஒன்று காதலித்து உள்ளம் ஓங்கிட மன்றுளார் அடியார் அவர் வான் புகழ் நின்றது எங்கும் நிலவே உலகலாம். திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். ஹர ஹர நம பார்வதி பதையே. ஹர ஹர மகாதேவா. சித்சபேசா சிவசிதம்பரம். திருச்சிற்றம்பலம்.